You know that feeling. Your thoughts are like quicksand, and making a clear decision feels impossible. It's like your brain is stuck on a default setting that's just noise. You're trying to focus, but your mind is replaying a conversation from yesterday, worrying about a deadline next week, and randomly wondering if you locked the door this morning. What if I told you there's a switch to turn off that noise? I'm going to show you how to quiet your brain's default mode to find some mental clarity.
That mental quicksand has a name, the default mode network, or DMN. Think of it as your brain's autopilot. When you aren't focused on a specific task, the DMN takes over. It's responsible for mind wandering, remembering the past, and thinking about the future. While that can be useful for creativity, it's also the source of overthinking and rumination. An overactive DMN is like having 100 tabs open in your browser. Your attention is split, your focus is fragmented, and you can get stuck in loops of negative self-talk and anxiety. This happens because your brain has competing systems. You have the DMN, your internal thought network, and you have the task positive network, or TPN, which is your focus and action network. In healthy individuals, these two networks often have a seesaw relationship. When one is highly active, the other tends to quiet down. When you feel stuck, it's often because your DMN is staying stubbornly active, hijacking your attention and preventing you from making clear, focused decisions. But you don't need a new brain, you just need a better steering wheel.
So how do we flip the switch? How do we deliberately turn down the volume on the DMN and fire up our focus network?
You do it with science-backed physical triggers that can force a neural reset. Here are 3 powerful hacks you can use to find clarity in just a few moments. First up is the 90-second sensory reset. This is one of the fastest ways to pull your brain out of an internal loop and back into the present moment. Right now, pause and name 5 distinct colors you can see in your environment. Go ahead, list them out. Now listen, name 5 distinct sounds you can hear. That could be the hum of a computer, a bird outside, or the sound of your own breathing. What you just did was force your brain to process external sensory information. This action actively disengages the DMN's internal narrative and shifts resources to your attention network. Triggering bottom-up attention with sensory details helps deactivate and desynchronize the DMN.
The second hack is the 60-second movement snack. When you feel your thoughts starting to spiral, stand up. For just 1 minute, do high knees, jumping jacks, or even just shake out your arms and legs. The goal here isn't a workout, it's a pattern interrupt. This kind of quick movement sends a jolt of physical data to your brain, shocking it out of its idle, looping state. Engaging in physical activity is a powerful way to shift focus from wandering thoughts to bodily movements, and some studies suggest exercise can reduce DMN activity.
If you're finding these brain hacks useful, take a second to hit that subscribe button. We dive into practical neuroscience just like this every single week. Finally, the third hack is the 3-breath reset. This is more than just a relaxation technique, it's a targeted way to activate your focus network. All you have to do is take 3 slow, deliberate breaths and count them as you do. Let's try it together. Breathe in, 1, and out. Breathe in, 2, and out. Breathe in, 3, and out. That simple act of counting engages your task-positive network, the part of your brain needed for goal-directed action. A large body of research shows that mindfulness practices like this decrease activity in the brain's default mode network. It's a micro-meditation that strengthens your brain's ability to toggle focus away from the DMN.
Your brain is wired to wander, but you are not at the mercy of its default settings. You have a switch. That feeling of being mentally stuck is not a permanent state. It's a signal that your default mode network is in overdrive.
But now you know how to take control. You can use the 90-second sensory reset to ground yourself in the present. You can use a 60-second movement snack to physically jolt your brain into a new state. And you can use the 3-breath reset anytime, anywhere, to engage your focus.
Clarity isn't something you just find. It's something you can create. And with these tools, you can create it in just a few moments. The next time you feel that mental fog rolling in, try one of these hacks. Let me know in the comments which one works best for you. Now, go get focused.